The Cincinnati Bengals already are a real threat, but they need to do what they can to reduce the physical threat to quarterback Joe Burrow, as we saw in the Super Bowl. And if he had just a little more time, they may have won that game with a long touchdown pass to Jamar Chase, because Jalen Ramsey got his feet tangled with Chase and was flat on the turf at SoFi Stadium. So they take a page from what the Chiefs did last year and bolster the offensive line, adding Buccaneers guard Alex Kappa and center from the Patriots Ted Karras. Now, I don't want to be overly critical of the Bengals here, but I've seen the deals. They did exactly what I feared they would do.
Right.
They've stuck with the structure that doesn't pay out guarantees beyond the first year, which tells me, and I saw some talk that maybe they were interested in Ryan Jensen. At the end of the day, Jensen stays with the Buccaneers. But you know what? If you're going to use that outdated structure, if you're not going to guarantee money beyond year one, that's going to be a factor in whether or not you're going to get the best available players.
It is.
I don't know where that stubbornness comes from. It's an outdated mindset. The Packers do it. The Steelers had done it until the T.J. Watt deal, and maybe that's a sign that they're going to get with the times. The Bengals, if you missed out on better players because you refused to guarantee money beyond the first year of the contract, shame on you. Because with Joe Burrow, they're going to have to break from that tradition. They may as well start doing it now. You got to put some money in escrow. Big deal. You've got it. You've got the money. If you want the better players, this is what you have to do, and everybody else except for the Packers and the Steelers are doing it. So I'm disappointed because I thought they really had learned their lesson. And again, does it mean they would have had Brandon Scherff and Ryan Jensen instead of Alex Kappa and Ted Karras? We'll never know.
Yeah.
But they got these two guys under
chances.
contracts that don't guarantee money beyond the first year, and those are the contracts these guys accepted, and presumably there wasn't a better opportunity elsewhere that guaranteed money beyond the first year.
No question. It's certainly something to look at. I think you said it right. I mean, I would think Pittsburgh changed their tune a little bit in that conversation, just with what we saw with T.J. Watt. Maybe it'll be only a superstar type of thing or treatment. But, yeah, I mean, as a player, as an ex-player, I mean, situations like that, of course they matter. I mean, they do. And yes, when you're talking about the top of the tier market type of football players, they have the options of what you're talking about, where, hey, I got a premium contract offer from other teams that has everything I want, not just 1 year of guarantees. Either way, it probably hurt them, yes, with a guy like Ryan Jensen in Tampa who ended up going back to the Bucs. Yeah, but at the same time, these are good signings. There's no doubt about that. I mean, Kappa's a good guard. He's a road grader. He's certainly going to be a big improvement for what they had there, at their guard position, especially pass protection. I mean, come on. What have all we talked about in the Super Bowl leading up to it? Adina J versus, Aaron Donald. Good luck. Oh, my gosh. They couldn't even let him be one-on-one during the football game. Had to be addressed. And then what I like about the Ted Karras from New England type of thing, too, is yes, he can play guard. We know, yeah, they could use another guard, but played some center too. So you got a guy that could play, those three positions in the interior part of the line and have some flexibility. That's where it's good. So that's a good start for the Bengals, and we'll see where they go from here.
They also lost tight end C.J. Uzomah to the Jets on a 3-year deal. That was a surprise to me.
That's big.
Uzomah's a great leader, presence in the locker room, been there since 2015. He was the only guy with any homegrown playoff experience other than punters, kickers, and snappers in that organization when they entered the postseason this past year, and they're going to have to fill that void. He's not a guy that put up huge numbers, but he's that right place, right time guy who had the psychic link with Joe Burrow. That's going to be a challenge for them. I was surprised they let him get away with this.
Me as well. Again, and really, what he signed a deal with the Jets for like $8 million a year, which we've looked at to go, man, the tight end market, that's not a huge number. Hey, but the Jets, they're looking at it going, I think they're seeing exactly what you're seeing. They're going, damn, this guy's a pretty good run blocker. He's good in the pass game. He understands where to sit in zone coverage. He can beat you over the top. We saw him beat Marlon Humphrey for a post route early in the year. And then the Jets, yes, it's Mike Florio running the show. They're looking for their tight end that can, be a George Kittle, be that guy in the offense. These Shanahan guys, they want that tight end because it helps with the checks and balances of their run game. Oh, wait, you overplayed the run here to the tight end side? Oh, wait, he's out the back door. We're throwing a play-action pass or a bootleg to him. That keeps defenses off of what they want to do. Very important position. I was surprised too, Mike, that they let Uzuma go away, but they got weapons and they know they're going to have to pay some, guys on their offense here at some point, and so they can't keep everybody.
All the way back to week 1, the tone-setting game, the victory in overtime against the Vikings, when Minnesota foolishly treated midfield like the goal line, put all those guys up there. Remember that play? And Joe Burrow audibled, and the last read on that play was Uzama.
Yeah.
And there was like one time before they had run that play in practice, and Burrow had thrown it to him, and it worked, and they completed it, and they kicked the field goal, and they won the game, and they started a season that ultimately shocked everyone when they made it to the Super Bowl. If they're going to get back, they're going to have to do it without Uzama.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.